Alrighty, fourth graders, really one of our last things that we're going to do for this session of PowerPoint is to do your show. You're basically all done with your show. I'm going to go find my presentation in my own file. And what I'm going to do, Ms. Zavalski, is just going to add, just because I'm going to add, now yours is going to look a little bit better, okay? So pretend that this is my project, okay? Now, we're ready to do the show. Now, how do I do that show? Let me move my screen a little bit so you can see everything. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a slideshow. But what I'd like to do is what's called a transition. And what you need to make sure is I usually just click it on number one, my first slide. And what's really cool is you can do all these fun transitions, kind of like if you remember photo stories, kind of that same way. As soon as I click on that one and I go to the second one, maybe I want to do a random bars, and then I do shape, and then I'm going to do cover. This one I want to do flash. This one I'm just going to do fracture because it's my last one. So what I do is I just click on those. Now, when I go to my slideshow, I go to slideshow from beginning, because the beginning is up here, because right now it would start here. But I can click it up here and say from beginning. But I'm just going to go from beginning, and now watch it go. And I'm going to scroll through it. Look at all the transition it's doing. Pretty cool, huh? And of course, your writing would be on there. And there's the fracture one. And then, of course, it goes to the beginning. So all I had to do was click on each one. I can even go back and change. Maybe I want curtains instead, because it's the beginning, you know. And I could go back and look at it and go, okay, slideshow from beginning, do 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 do, and then I could play my recording for my audience when I'm presenting. Okay, and then I would go through it again. I can hit the escape key. And remember, the escape key is that top left key, so if you ever get stuck. You can also set up your show to, you can time it so you don't even have to be there. Animations are a little bit more detailed, and we're not going to get to there. So the thing I want you to do is just go over transitions, because that's the most kind of exciting part of PowerPoint. So we're not even going to do animation yet. That's going to be for a whole nother time. Basically what we're going to tell it is we're just going to click it, because when you present we want you up in front of the classroom. So that's really what we want you to do. So basically what we're looking at is that's the basics. Remember, at any time you should save it to make sure, and you can change your transitions, you can change the design. Maybe you're tired of what that looks like and you decide you want to go to something like that. So, I mean, and if you don't like it, you undo it. But once you save it, I can't go back. See, it won't do anything. All right. So basically, to change those transitions, I click on my slide. I find a really cool, glitter. You know, Mr. Bosky's all about that, don't you? And then maybe I want to do, I saw that ripple. I click on ripple. And then when I'm ready for my slideshow from beginning, whoa, yeah, glitter, nice, isn't it? All right, and then of course, whoa, that looks nice. So basically you're just making a show, an eye-catching show. Now you can't get too crazy, because you know it just doesn't turn out. It gets a little too distracting. So, and you also want these long enough, these presentations, transitions, to be enough to grab your reader's attention. All right, that was some more bells and whistles on really your transitions and finishing your slideshow. Thank you.